Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Welcome back to MS&BS. This is Kayla, and thank you for coming back for all you subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet and this is your first time, go ahead and subscribe, turn notifications on because I'm popping out videos whenever. I don't have a set day. So, thank you guys again. And this episode, if you haven't found out already, is about the day-to-day in COVID-19, which is depressing. So, I'm gonna get started. So, as you guys know, my daughter's special needs and I have a special needs. So, our everyday is not, let me say, predictable. It's routine, kinda, but it's a hot mess. So I just want to show you guys like how I function every day with her, with myself, what we have to do to keep a stable household because it's a hot mess. Really? I'll tell y'all, it's a hot mess. So 3 things to remember when you're dealing with a special needs child, like my child. Well, not all special needs, but I'm gonna say my child. She thrives from routine. She's sensory stimulated, and she's not rational. So the first one, thrive off of routine. So like I said probably multiple times, Gabby goes to bed like the same time every night, and then everything else goes based off of that. So the start of her day, she wakes up at the crack of dawn, y'all, like 6:30 earliest probably, and then like the latest you're not making it past 8 o'clock in this house. No. So she gets up and she's expected to eat immediately. So we're like making oatmeal. That's like her favorite, her go-to. It's my go-to because I don't have to get up and cook breakfast every day. This is like the normal feeding, like breakfast time. Like we get up and she like wants to eat immediately, and I cut on like something that she wants to watch, so YouTube or the news. And she likes oatmeal and yogurt. It's like the easiest combination ever, and she enjoys it. I don't know where I got the idea from, but I just started a long time ago, and ever since then it's been an every morning ritual. After that, we kind of have like chill time. Do not be alarmed. This is the dynamic of our house. We go from like 0 to 100. Like we'll be on joke time all the time, every day. So this is like, this gives you an idea what we be doing.
Different sides of me. There's Spanish me and English me. They fit together perfectly. I can so shout, hey Jude, and donde vas? The youth people language most people do, but it's so cool when you
Used to going to school, but now we're home, so it's like brush your teeth. Hey, clean mouth. Clean mouth. Clean mouth. Clean mouth. Clean mouth. Yeah, brush your teeth. Clean mouth. Clean mouth. Clean mouth. Clean mouth. And give her a bath if she didn't have her bath the night before. So I switch it up. It depends. Like if we went out the day before, then she'll get it at night. But if we didn't go out, then she'll get it that morning. And it keeps her preoccupied so that I can do my meetings because I still do gotta work. So like every other Monday, I have to conduct orientation, and that's the best time to put her in the bathtub because it distracts her. And I'm talking to people, so she's not in the way. So it just all depends. Then after that, we're having like fun time unless it's her virtual schooling. Virtual schooling, I feel like, is the dumbest idea for special needs children, but that's just my opinion. She doesn't even pay attention. She don't watch cartoons. She don't pay attention to anything already. So how is she gonna pay attention to a virtual schooling? 9. Where's 9? Ready? Good job.
9.
9.
Can you show me number 7?
Look, where's 7? Don't close it. Where's 7? So what we do is we call in with her teacher twice a week, and her teacher is having like activities for her, reading to her, trying to get her to identify things that she would do normally in the classroom that now she has to do virtually. So I'm locked up in Gabby's room. Me and her are locked up in her room, with the door locked, just to keep her in the space, confined space, so that she can focus and participate in how she's supposed to. We're in there about 30 minutes at the most. Then she can go back to her normal and wreck the house. So I tend to cut on TV, YouTube, and we have like a slew of videos for Gabby to sit and watch. Gabby likes game shows. So she likes this. Price is Right come on after this. And then like she watched a bunch of judge shows, so like Judge Judy, Divorce Court. I know, it's weird. And then she just sitting there. Then she likes Family Feud and Jeopardy. And also too, they help with like because Gabby's, like I said, sensory. One big sensory thing that she has is music. One sensory, I want to say, strength. One sensory strength she has is music and sound. So she'll learn things easier based off of sound. So like we had Usher with Sesame Street and the ABCs. She loves that one because it's the ABCs, and then she's singing and stuff like that. So, okay, like I said in the after show, to get Gabby to focus in school, we gave her Ritalin. I can't give it to her that much in the house. She has anxiety. So, girlfriend has a lot of meltdowns. The meltdowns are worse when she's on the Ritalin. So giving her the Ritalin causes anxiety. She can't be in a confined space. Like, she will lose her mind. So I don't give it to her in the house unless it's days when I have like meetings, or like I know we're gonna leave out the house anyway and she's just all over the place, because like I said, she's a safety hazard. So she'll be over there in the kitchen, in the stove, like in the knives, forks, breaking stuff. And so some of those days I'm like, I can't keep getting up chasing after her. Like, I can't be stressed out. So that's my calming mechanism. I mean, it might sound bad to people, but I do what I do in my house. Y'all do what y'all do in your house. But some days it's necessary to make sure that I'm not getting harmed, she's not getting harmed, nobody's in this house getting harmed or going crazy. So some days, since we've been home and we've been here, since March, she may have gotten it 5 times, and that's it. So it's not, we're not giving it to her no regular. And she can focus in some ways, like learning and stuff at home, but it's not the easiest thing. But like I said, even off the medication, she still doesn't want to be trapped up in the house, especially if the sun is shining and she thinks that somebody's leaving the house. So nobody can exit out the door even to go take the trash out without taking Gabby, or she gonna lose it. So I take her out constantly during the week, every day or every other day. It's about every other day, either for a walk or to go to the store, to my mom's house. I'm gonna leave the house. The door is that way. You ready to go? You finished? My car right now so that to wash my hands with definitely Gabby's hands and to wash off the carts. I know these are like fine and gold right now. And plenty of hand sanitizer, and I got like endless masks. This is Gabby. Gabby has like a million masks. She got more than I do, but I prefer the N95, but I don't have one anymore. I threw it in the trash, and right now, like, to find one is like the hardest thing. So I've been using the surgical mask. Like, I have a bunch of them in here. I have like brand new ones. The benefits and perks of your stepfather being a doctor. So because I'm kind of extra, I put this one on top since I don't have the N95 one right now, so I get one. But this one is actually a thick material, but just to be extra safe, and so I can't breathe. And then I put Gabby's on when we get out the car. Right now looks like, so I like this part, and I gotta like all around because Gabby touches everything. Now I gotta wipe the inside because Gabby gets in. Because she can't walk around the store the whole time without getting the stuff, running off, falling on the floor, getting tired, all that stuff. So that's why I keep all the wipes. So she has to get the size 7. It's the only size 7 you can ever find is in Pampers. And only 84 come in the box. And I'll have to buy some today. It's effing ridiculous. Please sit down. Send her to her dad's house, and when we send her there, that's all hands off. I do not make rules over there. What goes on over there, you're gonna have to ask him. But those are the times when she leaves. I know that a lot of people feel iffy about sending their children with the other parent during COVID because they don't know what's going on, but I've had those thoughts too. But right now with my health, I cannot keep Gabby in this house, and she cannot stay in this house. And we all survive up in here stress wise. So I know everybody gonna have their own opinion on things, and I'm just telling y'all now, yes, I sent her with her dad. I don't care what happens over there. I'm just, like I told him, you cannot bring her home with COVID or she gotta stay there. Like, she's gonna have to stay there. I can't catch it, and I know that. So yeah, so he knows, like, don't be around or don't be doing crazy things if she's coming. And before that, you know, watch who you're around. So we hopefully got a understanding. So far, we've been good. And it's been, 2 months now, and I have not caught anything but these crazy allergies. So that is what it is. So we had dinner all over the place in here. So Gabby is like going through this. Okay, so you know how like when you got sent home for the summer and you used to eat up all the things in the house? I think Gabby's on that right now. Like she's eating up everything in the house. She eating every time somebody eats, she feels like she needs to eat. And then she just is hungry all the time, drinking up all the juice in the house. Like she just hungry. So dinner time is just kind of fluctuates. The earliest will be like 4, and then sometimes we'll be eating like later depending on how much she ate throughout the day. So that's one thing we don't have a routine for, and we don't have a set schedule. Right now it's hard to set schedules for everything because she's just completely out of it. It's just kind of trying to keep the sanity in the house more so than develop a reasonable, understandable schedule. And she will snack throughout the day too, but I try not to have that heavy snacking. Juice wise, we diluted because Gabby don't like water, so we've been trying the water thing. Like she just going crazy in this house. I'm gonna just say that she's going crazy in this house. It's not the norm. And then so like I was saying, she has school on Mondays and Thursdays, and then they have a big group thing on Fridays. All the kids in her classroom are on the screen, and some teachers get on the screen. They're playing games and stuff, and she loves it. She's dancing and having a good time. Hi. How you doing? Good. He is a froggy. Hey. So that's a nice getaway, a nice moment for her to do what she needs to do for herself. Feel like she's not just sitting here looking at mommy. And she loves children, but right now, of course, she can't be around kids, so she's sitting here looking at 2 grown folks all the time, and I know she's tired of it. So for me, with my schedule now, I'm working every day, Monday through Friday. I have orientation, like I said, on Mondays when I have to conduct orientation for my job with new employees. And then on Tuesdays, I have counseling, my therapy sessions. It's the hardest thing when you got a child in the house and you're trying to do therapy, because you need the therapy because she's part of the reason why you need therapy. So I'm like going from outside, like on the balcony, to like the bathroom, to the car, like wherever I can get a quiet space for my hour therapy session. And I'm not gonna stop my therapy because right now is probably the biggest time where I need it. And I share what's going on, especially like with her. And like now I have been told that I have to find 15 minutes of every day to dedicate to myself and be selfish and shut Gabby out. So like even if it's in the bathroom, to take a shower, like just 15 minutes to myself, because me taking a shower, Gabby's in the bathroom, she's in the shower. Me going to the bathroom, Gabby's in the bathroom. Cooking, Gabby's right on my tail. As long as she can see me in eyesight, she's good. She cannot go without me being in eyesight. So I'm constantly being tailed. So my therapist was like, you need 15 minutes right now during this pandemic to devote to yourself. So when Gabby's not here, of course I get all day, but when she's back home, 15 minutes. So this is what it looks like when Gabby is gone. Peace, y'all. So much peace. So I'm getting ready to do my morning workout without her, so I work a little harder. So I like really run, because like when she's with me I run, but I gotta walk mostly because she's heavy, so I'm pushing her too. So I'll run more. And I take my butt to the store. I run every single errand you can think of. I even need to go to the post office. This is where peace happens during COVID. Like I was saying in the after show, we don't have a set custody schedule. So when I don't have Gabby, it's not scheduled, I can say that. So, and then especially now with COVID, like, it's just, everything's all over the place, because he's home all day, I'm home all day. So, like, if he could take her extra time, I'm like, can you take her? And so she'll go over there. So, like, during the week, like I was saying, I probably got Gabby at least 5 days out of every week, at the very least. And yeah, I think that's the smallest amount that I, like, I'll have her sometimes 7 days. So it just all depends. So the routine, it's hard to develop a routine when she's going back and forth to 2 different houses. And it's hard to get her to relax and calm the anxiety when she doesn't do stuff in different, okay, so she doesn't carry the same activities from one house to the next. Meaning, if she does the limbo here, she won't go to her dad's house and think she's supposed to do the limbo. Or if she goes over there and she's feeding herself there and she comes home, she's not gonna do it here. So Gabby does stuff based off her comfort level as to where she does it. So if she was at school using the potty, Gabby hasn't used a potty one time since she's been home. Maybe, nope, she used it one time, and that was only because I caught her. Gabby. Hello, ma'am. Go pee. Gabby don't use the potty at home. Now, school, they can get her to go, but I can't. So that's another big obstacle that I have to deal with in trying to get her to do certain things. She just is not comfortable, and it takes a long time. Like, breaking a habit, developing a habit takes a very long time with her too. And just like her going to bed, that I had to start that out when she was an infant. Like, I started that when she was 6 weeks old. So when she goes to her dad's house, she don't go to bed at 8. She go to bed whenever he wants her to go, or whenever she feels like it. So it's totally different, and that's a big thing too right now. A lot of everything right now is just free balling. Like, we just doing whatever, and it's hard to tell people what they need to do at home, especially with their children, or, you know, like, this is not the norm. This is not something that we normally do or what society is conformed to. So we just trying to let it run its course, and hopefully we get back to society like we used to, and I can get her, because she loves the mall, we can get her back in the mall, people watching. Thanks guys so much for watching. Like I say all the time, leave comments below if you have questions for the after show. I might not do an after show for this one, but if you guys have questions, I'll definitely make one. But yeah, this is our day-to-day. I'm pretty sure mine is not the worst. You know, like, I'm pretty sure everybody has their crazy days. And right now it's like the time for you to be comfortable with your household, with the dysfunction of your household. Nobody told us we were going to prepare for this. Like, no, just enjoy your household for what it is. Loving your kids, loving your family, everybody in your house. And when you get a moment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the notifications on. Leave your comments. Subscribe. Just all of that. Don't forget. And check out my Facebook. Check out my Instagram. And leave comments. Say hi. I always get questions from people I don't even know. And like I told you before, I answer everything. So, see you next time. Peace out.
You got me up so high. You got me up so high. My shoes are scraping in the sky. You got me up so high.
Hey. What's that?
Oh God.
I'm about to say. Come on. You sleepy? Bring it on.